Good morning, good morning. We are in our White Light Oracle reading an automatic writing series where we pull a card and then read from the book, and then we go into our automatic writing. So we'll use a little breath work and imagery and all the stuff to connect with spirit. And automatic writing is a form of channeling. So if you have any questions about that, please let me know. We are on day 29, I think, on this automatic writing. I don't know why that was bothering me. Let's put that out there. Okay. So let's take a second here. Close your eyes. Breathe in nice and deep. And release. Breathing in through your nose, pulling out the beautiful Mother Earth energy, really grounding and rooting into her. Breathing in. And out. Connecting with Father Sun, breathing in through the nose. And release. Breathing in. And release. This time breathing in, pulling in energy through our source light energy, through our heart center, bringing in that beautiful just clarity and purity of mind, heart, spirit, helping us to be here with pure intentions, helping us to have clear sight, clear vision, clear hearing, clear knowing, clear feeling, all the things, without it being tainted by past, without any messages or anything that we hear or feel or sense or receive being tainted by or clouded by anything that's happened or happening or we fear will happen, anything. So just coming together with pureness and clarity. Breathing in and release. Breathing in and release. Calling in our angels and our guides and our higher selves, calling in Jesus, Mary Magdalene, and Bridget too, calling in our ancestors of love and light, ascended masters, ascension council, galactic council, those are the highest high of love and light, and only those the highest high of love and light, together here together today to help us to be clear channels, receiving and giving the exact messages in which we are meant to receive for our highest good in this moment. Also calling in and asking assistance from archangels Michael, Metatron, Uriel, Azrael, Gabriel, Raphael, and Shamuel to be here with us today to help keep the space a sacred space, cleanse and cleared of all energy that does not belong here, and amplifying all energy that does, really helping to keep this energy pure and clean and oyana kia no soyano oyana and sacred. Amen. And so it is. Okay, let's pull a card. I'm excited to dive in. Okay, today's card is Oboedire. I think. Oboedire. Very like an angelic feeling there. Also like angelic and like self-love too, right? Those are the two things I'm getting from that. All right, number 3, card number 3. Here we go. Do not turn away from your path, nor from what you know in your heart to be true, no matter what appears to be, nor what logic may dictate. Trust what your heart is telling you. You are safe and protected by spirit. You are spiritually empowered with all you need to manifest your authentic soul path. You have what it takes to connect with light and live that connection in practical ways from which contribute positive energy to our human collective. Oboedire, I think that's how Oboedire or Oboedire, no, Oboedire, is the Latin basis for the word obedience. Far from conforming to authority, the original meaning was to listen, to hear, and to not turn away. The Oracle of Oboedire is about becoming a sacred rebel, giving up faith in the ways of the world and embracing the ways of the spirit unconditionally. That means refusing to torture yourself with horror stories that society and your own mind conjure up from time to time. This guidance is encouraging you to connect through your heart with the spiritual light, wisdom, and guidance. The oracle asks you to believe in the power of spirit to show you the way through all troubles. There is a message from our loving universe for you. You will feel it in your own heart. You may consider yourself to be a feisty, independent, strong person rather than one who is docile and surrendered to spirit. A vibrant and powerful personality may feel initial resistance or confusion when asked to become soft in the ways of spirit. Yet this sort of obedience is not about giving away your power or becoming someone you are not. When you are receptive to spirit, we become more unique, not less. All of that reminds me of, so excuse me for the pause. And I mentioned this in, I think it was the tarot study, this morning. But anyway, and during my meditation, what came up was, instead of like we're always fighting to heal and fighting for this and fighting for that, instead of the fighting for it, but instead of fighting to heal, surrendering into healing, surrendering into the love and the healing of spirit. So that reminds me of that. Okay, this oracle asks us to get out of our own way. Often we make things more difficult for ourselves even when our intentions are good. This is because we see things from a limited or partial perspective. This doesn't mean we should refuse to act at all. It just means that as we practice sensing and following spirit by tuning into the heart, we will act from a more centered and wisely guided place. Our actions will be more likely to hit the mark when we flow with the greater wisdom of life. Far-reaching positive consequences awaken. Recognizing that spirit is wiser than your own personal opinion is to prelude true awakening. The more awakened we are, the more genuine benefit for all beings can unfold through our endeavors. To be clear, the guidance of this oracle is not to hand over your power, nor to seek out spirit to tell you what to do. It is always up to you to exercise your free will and live your life as you choose. Sometimes the responsibility behind such freedom might seem too much, but this is our task as human beings, to own our freedom and exercise it with wisdom and delight. When you trust your courage more than your doubt, you will be ready to listen to spirit and act on what you perceive. You will be capable, willing, and ready to live as a light on this earth. You are encouraged to ditch the drug of doubt. Doubt undermines your confidence and sends you on a mission to gain approval before making every decision. Approval can become the hit that alleviates doubt temporarily, but it prevents you from building the strength you need to listen to your own spiritual knowing. You have it within you to be spiritually sovereign. This oracle asks you to recognize your inner potential and to practice trusting yourself and your capacity to respond in life's unpredictable happenings with soul-honoring integrity. Healing process. Place a hand over your heart. Connect consciously to your breath as it flows in and out. Feel that you are grounded, present, and ready to speak from your heart. When you are ready, say the following invocation and healing prayer aloud. All right. I'll do the thing where I read a line, then pause for you to read it, and then I'll read it all together. I call upon the white light of spiritual grace, divine love and soul healing. Please help me tune in to clear guidance in all areas of concern in my life. I choose to trust in the unfolding of a higher loving plan in my life. The divine timing of that plan and my own capacity to respond and act with wisdom. I recognize that I am blessed, empowered, and protected as I fulfill my side of my divine soul contract in contract with the universe. I have the courage to continue. I have the wisdom to embrace the inner light of my heart, helping, healing, and guiding me with grace. I have every right to be confident in myself and trusting of spirit. So now I'll read it all together. I call upon the white light of spiritual grace, divine love, and soul healing. Please help me tune in to clear guidance in all areas of concern in my life. I choose to trust in the unfolding of the higher loving plan in my life, the divine timing of that plan, and my own capacity to respond and act with wisdom. I recognize that I am blessed, empowered, and protected as I fulfill my side of my divine soul contract with the universe. I have the courage to continue. I have the wisdom to embrace the inner light of my heart, helping, healing, and guiding me with grace. I have every right to be confident in myself and trusting in spirit. Amen, and so it is. Place your hands in prayer and let your mind and heart relax. You may wish to close your eyes and intend that a loving light of spirit is around you and within you. Especially notice the top of your head relaxing in the presence of spirit. Ground yourself again in the present moment with a deep breath in and out. You have completed your healing process. All right, so now we will do our little healing process of automatic writing. All right. So again, don't forget to do your date. You'll regret it later if you don't. I also always put White Light Oracle at the top of the page. And now that we have the title of the card, I'll add that as well. And you have it, the title there and the title of the video. And I also always post a picture of this under post or community, however that shows up for you. So what we're going to do is we're just going to ask like for spirit or higher self or however, or the spirit of Oboedire, to come through and give us a message for our highest good. We're just going to see how this goes and receive. We're trusting. We're surrendering, right? Okay, closing your eyes. Breathing in nice and slow, but deep. Just breathe in. Let's just breathe in one big, nice, deep breath. And release. Okay. So just find your rhythm of your breath now. In and out, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Remembering as we inhale, just pulling in all of that beautiful energy, Mother Earth energy, Father Sun energy, Source Light energy, angelic energy, energy of spirit. When we exhale, having the intention of just releasing all that no longer serves us. So, so actually they're showing like us going into this, feeling that, and feeling, sensing, knowing, however this is easiest for you to connect with, the brightest light just surrounding us, just surrounding you. And as you breathe in, it's the more you breathe in, the more you connect. And it's like, and then you breathe in, just finding that nice rhythm. So you breathe in and you're connecting and you're filling up on this source light energy and this beautiful light of spirit. Connecting with spirit as we breathe out, releasing all that holds us back and holds us at arm's length from spirit. All the fear, all the doubt, or the worry, all the wanting of control, and feeling like as soon as we let go of control, then all things are lost, right? That, or like this need and feel of having to fight for everything. Just allowing just that being held, and anything that's keeping us from that, feeling like we are safe, just to allow ourselves to be held in spirit, just letting it go, just letting it go. Letting it go. So breathing in and out. And knowing that it takes courage to surrender and honoring that courage within you. becoming one with this light to where you can't distinguish the light within you to the light with from without that surrounds you. Being filled up with so much peace and love and light. Pick up your pen and I will see you in 7 to 10. Amen, and so it is. Whew, I needed that. Thank you so much for joining me in this time and for showing up in this way and practicing automatic writing with me and learning from Alana Fairchild with me. I appreciate it. Appreciate it so much. Much love.